Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Probation Officer's Perspective. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to all so you'll be notified of all the new content that I'm pushing out. With that, I want to thank each and every one of you for all your support. So, as you've seen in the thumbnail, CDCR news, another inmate killed. There was a real big uptick in the violence there for 3 days, or three separate. It all happened within a couple of days. They put all the level 4s on lockdown, limited programming, but they were all locked down. So on this story here, I'm going to make myself smaller so we could get into it. I do know a little bit about this story, which makes it a little bit different. And so Wasco State Prison officials investigating the death of an inmate as a homicide. So let me... all right. It was just released. Now, I heard about it when it happened on March 14th. And, but I was waiting for CDCR to put out their information on it, because I didn't know who it was, but I knew what happened. So they just released it. So they released it today on March 17th. Wasco, California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation officials are investigating the March 14th, 2025 death of an inmate at Wasco State Prison as a homicide. At approximately 2:29 p.m., staff observed inmates Jose Castro and Darnell Rodas attacking the inmate Angel Carrasco in Facility A. Staff responded, quelling the attack by utilizing chemical agents and non-lethal weapons. Officers immediately initiated life-saving measures as Carrasco and activated 911. Carrasco was taken to prison's triage and treatment area and then to an outside medical facility, and a hospital physician pronounced Carrasco deceased at 3:51 p.m. Officers recovered 2 improvised weapons at the scene of the attack. No other injuries were reported. Officials have limited movement in Facility A, where the attack occurred, to facilitate the investigation. Rodas and Castro have been placed in restrictive housing, pending an investigation by the WSP Investigative Services Unit and the Kern County District Attorney's Office. The Office of the Inspector General was notified, and the Kern County Coroner will determine Carrasco's official cause of death, which we know what that is. I don't know why they always do that, but we already know. So Carrasco, 34, was received from Tulare County on December 31st, 2009. He was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for first-degree murder in discharging a firearm from a motor vehicle at a person with enhancements for a street gang act and intentional discharge of a firearm causing great bodily injury or death. Rodas, 22, was recently received from, and Carrasco is the victim, and the next 2 are the alleged attackers. So Rodas, 22, was most recently received from Los Angeles County on February 28, 2024. He was sentenced to 4 years for second-degree robbery as a second striker. Castro, 37, was received from Los Angeles County on January 13th, 2025. He was sentenced to 21 years for voluntary manslaughter with an enhancement for the use of a firearm. And then, of course, we get into the WSP located in Kern County. It's right across from Kern County, or right there by Kern County. Kern State Prison, I'm sorry. Opened in 1991, houses approximately 39 1,800 incarcerated people and employs about 1,543 staff. Primary mission of WSP is to provide short-term housing necessary to process, because it's a reception center, classify and evaluate people newly admitted to state prison, physically, mentally, and to determine their security level, program requirements, and appropriate institutional placement. A 1,000-bed medium custody facility houses general population inmates to help support and maintain the reception center. A 400-bed minimum custody facility provides institutional maintenance and landscaping services. Okay, so right here, that is Angel Carrasco. He was the inmate. So let me tell you what I know about this incident. So what I do know is, I'm trying to make myself a little bigger now. So what I do know is, so Carrasco or Angel was in Kern Valley State Prison, level 4. Okay? He's a level 4. He checked in. He went to PC up for whatever reason. I don't know. Could have been a drug debt. It could have been a gambling debt. It's hard to say what the reasoning for it is. So when he was at Kern Valley, he checked in. He went up there and he checked in. Okay, so he should have went, and they should have put him in PC. But Kern Valley didn't do that. Well, they did for a short time. And then he got transferred from Kern Valley to Wasco. Okay. And Wasco, they put him on, so him checking in for whatever his reasons were, is they shipped him from Kern Valley, to Wasco, from a level 4 prison. Instead of putting him in PC and then shipping him out wherever, they sent him to Wasco, and then they put him on a level 3 GP. Level 3 GP. And then this happens. Right? This is like instantaneously, or, not instantaneously, but this happened within a couple of 2-day period, I believe. I don't quote me on that, but I do know he checked in. They should have put him in PC, and which they did, but then they transferred him over to Wasco and then put him on the main line. They put him in general population on a level 3. And then he got, well, you see what happened. 2 inmates killed him. So this falls on CDCR. Again, they just keep proving over time and time again their carelessness. They're not doing their job. And that's what happens. Regardless of what his debt is, whatever it is, but it is what it is. But that's what I know about that. That's how he ended up there, and that's how. So let's go down, and that's Darnell Rodas, and then we have Jose Castro. Those are the 2 alleged attackers. So like I said, again, they are, make myself bigger here. Again, CDCR is failing. They're failing. Because, their job is to protect the inmates. Somebody PCs up. I mean, I know there's dirty COs, but there's also scared COs. I did a video, I never dropped it, about the violence and what my take is on it. I still might drop it because it has to do with that, with the new breed of COs that's coming out. And if you've seen them at the graduation academy, Like when they post the pictures of them, you can just tell they're not cut out for this job. They're afraid of the inmates. And you can't be afraid. If you're afraid, that's not the job for you. You know what I mean? Find something else to do. But anyways, that's what I got for you guys. That's the CDCR news. Like I said, it happened on the 14th, but they weren't releasing anything on it. I knew about it, but I didn't want to do a story about it until I got all the names and their pictures, their mugshots. And I didn't want to do it till then, and they just dropped it. So that's the new CDCR news. I mean, it just keeps happening. Look, they just were on lockdown. They took somebody that PC'd up, put them on a level 3 GP yard instead of keeping them in, restrictive housing or PC in the hole, put them in the PC. And that's what you get. CDCR, they just keep screwing up time after time after time. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys as far as the CDCR news goes. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to all so you'll be notified of all the new content that I'm pushing out. And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.